Welcome to Eco Nation. Today we're going to talk about these chickens. These chickens are, if you watch them for a while, they're pretty interesting. So if you notice, we combined the black Morans into the larger pen because we had to have a pen for the puppies, for the pups to live. And the black Morans are sitting there. So let's talk about some psychological things. Let's talk about some things that we can observe in nature, and we can see some similarity with us as humans as well. There goes Sean right there. He all looking all strong and buff. He got it going on right now. If y'all look to the top right up in there, that chick right there is the dominant chicken right now, head chicken. And if you look over to the far by the fence right there, the baby chick, that's one of the surviving chicks right there. That's the surviving chick that made it through the massacre, I should say. And next to it is the, I would say, adoptive mother. We call her Seven. Seven was the dominant chick. And Seven was attacked. If you know, she got just a little slight limp. She was attacked by the raccoon. It pretty much peeled her back. It was all exposed, but she has healed up nicely. She's able to be mobile again. And Seven didn't have nothing to do with that chick in the very beginning when the chick was just the baby. The chick needed a surrogate mother. And these two, one of these two are the mother of that chick, even though they may not know it. And the baby sure don't know it. But yeah, that's what we got right there. So they are sitting over here to the side because that one right there tried to establish dominance when they first got in. But that chick right there, that chick wasn't having it. Matter of fact, it tried to come in and establish the pecking order. So that black Moran went after, that black Moran right there went after those chick, well, that one chick next to Sean, and it did not win. And it understood that, you know, I'm in a different house. But those black Morans right here, they've been like, they dominant. They've been killing it. They have survived over all the other chickens that didn't make it. And they were pretty dominant in their own pen, but next to these, they didn't make it. Matter of fact, they all got attacked after that pride was broken. So we can kind of learn something. Here we got a couple of black chickens right here, black copper Morans. They got into a new territory. I brought them there. They didn't ask for this. Almost like the story of some of our lives, you know, in so many ways. Here they are. They off to the side because they're not able to kind of, I guess, bond and fellowship because they're brand new. But Sean, he came in, he kind of handled it. And if we see over here, you see that adopted mother right there? The chick stays by that mother's side because wherever that chick goes, it's going to get attacked. It's going to get attacked. I mean, nature is cruel. Now, that little black copper Moran does not know that it's a black copper Moran. You think it's one of these Rhode Island reds mixed with a little bit of this and mixed with a little bit of that. But that's all this chick knows. Now watch this. I'm going to throw some feed. Now watch what happens with the chick, the little baby chick. Now just watch. Here where you really see the order of chicks, pecking order. So you got the dominant one in the middle, and the little chick stays by her side using the surrogate mother for a buffer. But watch Sean now. Watch Sean. Sean is moving around. Little chick is skittish. Can't trust it. Stand by mom. Oh, there it is. There it is. Sean establishing himself dominance. Now, he's the rooster. He even goes after his own child. Don't even know it. He's going after his own child. It's something about it, you know. Can you learn some takeaways? I learned a lot. I learn a lot every day watching nature, and nature is such a beautiful thing. If you just sit back and you just watch, notice they off to the side. You got the one that's a little bit disabled, and then you got the misfit baby. They all off and they click. Then you got the black copper Morans, they off to the side. And then you have the ones that are dominant, strong, They in their own little clique. So this is nature. See how they off to the side? They won't even come over to eat. They can't even partake in the meal because they're new on the block. And it's not about color, but it's just about this is the way it is. You have dominant ones that's already there established, and then you have the ones that are new trying to come in. But notice Sean is, they've been together all their life. So Sean and the chick's been together all their life. But the reason why that chick is skittish is because that one chick right there next to Sean made that chicken skittish, because Sean, he still runs a few, but they're used to Sean. But now, the two dominant ones are no longer dominant. And that's pecking order, y'all. It just happens. Now, best believe, from time to time, you see that one right there, that chick right there, it'll get on the other chickens and establish that dominance. See, look, even the 7 is running the black Moran, and she disabled. She even running because it's a dominant game. Now look, there goes. Oh, Sean gonna flex. But yeah, it's pretty interesting looking at how chickens kind of are very similar to our society. Now there they are, tucked away back over there, away from the crowd. They're doing that so they won't get into no confrontation. And watch this. I'm gonna take some feed. Now, imagine this being money and resources. So think about this feed I'm getting ready to put down as money and resources. And watch these other chicks on how they're gonna react. So I'm taking some of the money and I'm moving some of the money or the resources over to another section, right? Of the pen. They all minding their own business. Everybody's settled, right? Y'all see that? Now watch this. I'm taking these resources over here. Same resources, same stuff. And I'm gonna put it right in here. And look, see? They ran them away again. Look at them, all of them coming to fellowship. Now, the same feed is back on the other side. And they got more still left. They're not deprived. Look at Sean. Sean backing it up now. And they tucked away under there. Boy, nature sure is interesting. It's just so interesting. But it is what it is. There's certain things we can do about it, certain things we can't. Even in nature. Well, here it is where we got a little first-hand view on pecking order from the chick's perspective. And we can learn something. I don't know if there's any answers to it. Some of the ways that we act may not seem kind, may not seem right, but sometimes we just revert to our natural selves. We just doing what we would naturally do. It's just life, y'all. You call it what it is. You understand life, and when you understand life, you deal with it. So what you gonna do? So what these black Morans gonna do? They gonna starve, or they gonna figure it out? The bottom line is, this is life. Sometimes we get caught up and we think man is so intelligent and man is so evolved and calculated. It ain't calculated. This same chick is existing around the same community. Now look, I moved over here because I'm the food source, and look what happens. The black Morans, they survived. And they ended up, look at this. They got more feed than these kids got over here. They got more feed than them chickens over here. Look, no testing. Oh, the old dominant one. Let's see what the old dominant one does. Oh, they running from the old dominant one. Oh, the old dominant one don't have dominion over these strong, healthy chicks, but because there's an association with them and the other chicks, and guess what? The little baby chick gets to eat and survive because it's sticking close by its side. And then when it's gone, guess what happens? It eats. But guess what happens? You garden. You're not even worried about what's being eaten over there, but you busy garden over here. Every time they come out, you guard what's over here. Interesting. That's all I got to say. Interesting. Y'all stay blessed. Stay well. Take care.